Hello everybody, and welcome to progress report number 19. Today I've spent a few hours working on the new feet for Nosey. These are the old ones. The new feet though are up here. These are just completely different, foot design. Here's what I'm kind of going for with these. But this is the ankle base that the joint there will get welded onto. New pistons will be established all around the piece, and then this is the silhouette of the sole, which will look kind of like that. And there'll be two of them, obviously. I made 4 cutouts of these, just not like this right now. They'll also splay kind of like this, just to give more surface area, more ground contact. Whereas these just have like an edge, like a single, like I have to use a square to get this one to stand up, but it's just top heavy. And these new feet will make it last a whole lot longer and just be a much higher quality than the originals are. But yeah, for those of you who are new to the project though, this is the arm as I've made it so far. We haven't really talked about the arms in a minute, so I feel like it'd be good to go over them again, just for those who are new. There are 3 sets of spring locks in each arm towards the elbow, and throughout the base there is a metal endo on the inside surrounded by the exoskeleton. The spring locks though, one of them is set off here. I should probably reset that one, but you can set them by pulling up on the spring and twisting it in the direction that it locks into, which is like this super hair, like it's really dodgy, but I can set it off if you'd like, if you want to see what that looks like. I figured out how to do it safely, just keep my hand at the top, but it's that fast, and kind of blink and you'll miss it kind of deal. But that one back there, just like that. Fingers, 3 sections of sheet steel or plate steel. The springs are stored in the wrist. They're all linked together via a carabiner, and then the springs come out here in the fingers, like that, and they're all bolted in to the top of the knuckle, like that. These are door springs, like for a screen door. They just give that tension, that splay back on the hands. The undersides of the hands look like this. Articulated, you know, as is, and slightly better view of a set or deployed spring lock. Inside the wrists, and these are identical as well. Next steps though, going forward, are going to be the reinstallation, or like the completion of the new feet and the installation of them there. I'm going to get better springs. These are really just temporary for the insides of the fingers to give them even more like grip strength. It'll make its grip a lot stronger if they're not just these dinky little springs, like if they're actual pneumatics or stronger springs that are tracked, that'll be much better. You'll get a little bit more force in its hands, and then these feet are just, they're already so much better than the old ones are. So I'm just very happy with how these are turning out. For this video, I'm going to mount this this arm in my vise real quick, just to show you what that kind of looks like. So if I can set this here, that'd be great. And then I can give you the just the function of the wrist. I'd be able to show you. Okay. So here we have the hands, and then the wrist motion, which is it's a rotation, the horizontal rotation, 130 degrees, 160 degrees, more like 30 with the piston limiting the range. And then also you have a pitch as well. It's all I'm not trying at all to move this. This is a very heavy piece of steel at the end of this, but it's all being supported with this piston here, which rotates with the joint. So it has realistic mobility, like we do on our wrists. Really happy about that. This is my welder, 140 Lincoln Electric. I recommend you use it. It's fantastic. It's built me this project so far. New spring locks that came in. I keep getting spring locks, guys. I know I have about 66 as of the last count. About 12 will go in the thighs of each upper leg, and then I'll add some of these throughout the torso of the suit. And these are probably the springs I will add into the base of the fingers, just to give it a little more tension, higher grip strength. Especially when there's 3 in there, they will be a lot higher. And then also, this will be the framing for some of the suit parts. This deer fencing, it's like a steel fence. But yes, guys, thank you for your support and your interest in watching this video up until this point, for tuning into the lives, and for supporting me in general. Again, Cash App and Venmo and whatnot are in my link tree in my bio. You know, I'm super thrilled to see you guys support this project. Realistically, it's the only way this is going to get done if I can do some outreach for funding. So anything is appreciated, guys. And that anything could also just be you're watching this video. That is more than enough for me. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys soon. And stay tuned for more Nosey progress. And thank you for the follow, and thank you for becoming part of this project and process. Good night, everybody. Sleep well, sweet dreams, spokojnej noche, and I will see you very soon. Good night.